I'm Trudy Toliver. I'm the former executive director at Portland Farmers Market. I began there in 2011 and stayed all the way through about mid-2021. It was a great 10 plus years. So today I'd like to tell you about Farmers Market Fund and kind of how we got it started and what was really important over those first several years about growing this charitable organization. The whole idea started with volunteers, people who'd been board members at PFM, and they were really concerned about wanting to make sure that the neighbors, the low-income people of our neighborhood farmers markets had an opportunity to shop and could get more for their money than just what their SNAP or food stamps would allow them. So they started raising money and started matching their SNAP sales. So for swiping for $10, let's say, the shopper would get an extra $5. So that became the Double Up Food Bucks program and has grown quite a bit since then. When I joined Portland Farmers Market, we're a business association by tax identification anyway. We're not a charity. And yet all of us on staff and among the board really wanted to be able to do charitable programs. So we started Farmers Market Fund, which is a charitable organization to be able to raise money and support charitable programs like nutrition education and SNAP matching. So we were able to raise money through foundations, corporations, and the federal government and feed that money into community farmers markets to be able to help low-income shoppers get more for their money, buy more fresh produce. And that more money coming into the market allows farmers to thrive, vendors to thrive, and Oregon's economy overall to do really well. So a few of the details that were really important to us as we were starting this SNAP matching program was to make sure that all of the vendors in the farmers market had an opportunity to thrive. So with the SNAP money, a shopper brings that into the market, we swipe their SNAP card, their federal benefits, give them tokens. Those tokens can be used on a wide variety of eligible foods in the market. So that means somebody who's selling pickles or sausage or any breads, any variety of food, they can use those tokens for that. But then additionally, we give them this matching money. But the matching money is for fruits and vegetables only. So now we've got this extra money coming into the market and it's going to all the farmers who are growing fresh fruits and vegetables. They then, the farmers and all of these other food vendors, spend that money in our local region. So the whole state, everybody in the region benefits from bringing this extra federal money, extra philanthropic money into the market to spread among our local community. When we were first getting Farmers Market Fund started, it was the Portland Farmers Market staff and myself as the executive director who were the staff and support team for the new board of directors that was emerging for Farmers Market Fund. And all along, pretty much even to this day, or at least until last year, the PFM staff did a whole lot to support the promotion of, the systems behind, and the business elements of Farmers Market Fund. And over the years when I was there, we were delighted to do that. We loved the opportunity to support Farmers Market Fund, to help it grow and develop systems that it couldn't have necessarily done on its own because Portland Farmers Market already had structures in place. We already had an awesome accounting system. So we were just easily able to transition some of those same policies and tried and true practices into the development of Farmers Market Fund. And as we sophisticated as an organization, and there were a lot of good staff who helped with that, it helped us to be transparent, it helped us to be very clear about what our policies and procedures are, so there were no surprises when we were distributing funds out to the farmers markets. Something else that was really important about Farmers Market Fund as we were getting started is the community we built among other farmers markets in the region. Back in 2008, when this was all just a seed and just getting started, there were a lot of farmers markets that were doing SNAP matching, and they were struggling to come up with ways to raise money to fund this extra match that they were giving to their low-income shoppers. And then when Farmers Market Fund kind of got together, we listened to the voices. We met regularly with all the farmers market managers in the region, and we dreamed, literally dreamed, of a day when we could have big money to distribute to the farmers markets to be able to help these low-income shoppers. So together with market managers from around the region and then eventually around the state, we were able to apply for federal grants. We were able to apply for bigger corporate grants. And it's really that bringing together of people's ideas and their needs and their stories that really helped to grow Farmers Market Fund into an organization that was credible, that was trusted among the farmers market managers, and that really has ultimately made a huge difference for our state and for our farmers overall.